Hey guys, it's Czar checking back in with you. We just wrapped up the New York Open live stream, and there's really nothing happening. It was a wild, wild open, but very much range bound with that massive doji candle on the 10-minute. And so I had to shut the stream down, and I explained what I was looking for, and we're basically seeing it starting to play out right now. New candle, which just happened now. Here's what I'd be looking towards: getting a stop sell order ready. I'm just going to get it ready right now, but not actually take it yet. Bear with me for one moment. One moment here. This thing might run away without us, and that's okay if it does. I would like to see a top wick on this thing before it goes down, but we might not get that opportunity. We'll see. See, this thing might pull back here. And if we do, then I get interested. Just a bit more. I'd like to see a bit more of a pullback here. Yeah, I'm not convinced that's going to pan out there. We'll just watch this, guys. I know it's not particularly interesting just watching stuff here on the video. But we often get a chance to talk through some ideas that are incredibly important to successful and profitable trading here as we watch market action. And sometimes learning how to think about what we're seeing is a critical skill, more important than the sexy wins and losses. Some people find losses sexy too, when they're other people's losses, of course. This is not a live order, by the way. I'm just getting ready to show you something here if we get what I think may happen. Need to see that pullback first. Or some time pass, and that's another thing. I mentioned this in one of my videos this morning, that sometimes time passing is almost as good as a pullback, and I'll be getting to why in a different setting, different video, because it's a little bit of an advanced idea, not something you'll typically hear. All right, this is looking more promising if we get a pullback. Let's see. Here's some perspective by pulling the chart back a little bit. All right, now that we've got a bit more of a pullback here, a little retracement on this is a live order now. I just want to get that out first. Well, we had a pullback on the 1 minute chart, give us a more resourceful kind of a feeling here. It's not orderly, but it's fine for now, given that we're still very much in the early phase here of the open. It's 9:54, so we're 24 minutes into the New York Open. It's New York time, of course, that I just gave you. 9:55. We got 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in this candle. This is a live order now to enter. A stop sell below the wick. And even though the candle didn't pull back and give me that nice top wick that I would actually prefer, time has passed and we've moved closer to the 20 EMA, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It's a sturdier structure from an engineering standpoint, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. And again, we'll expand upon those ideas on the channel. I've produced and uploaded, I think it's 95 or 96 videos in the last 2.5 weeks. We're producing a ton of content, and there's lots there already. And a lot more to come. Live order, not in the trade yet. Still not triggered in, but possibly about to be. How do I know? 33 years of experience. This thing's gonna prove me wrong now, of course. Watch it go back to the 20. That would be nice, actually. I mean, if it goes back and touches the 20, then it looks even better to me at that point. There's definitely some buying right here. Let's see that 1 minute with that rejection wick, and this piece here, not wanting to break through. I was sort of counting on a breakthrough there, but no, there's some fresh buying coming in here. There are some players that are supporting this. You see they're driving it back up again. See that? And that's okay. Telegram group just making fun of me. I got up extra early this morning because of the time change in the UK. I did it backwards. Instead of sleeping in for another hour, I got up an hour earlier than usual. And by the way, the London Open that I do the live stream for is at 3 a.m. my time. I get up at 2 a.m. just to prepare for it and to get my charts ready and things like that and welcome the group and so on. So today I got up at 1 a.m. actually before that. But I actually had the opportunity, given that UK went back in time and New York did not, I actually had the opportunity to sleep longer. So I kind of just, for whatever reason, I did the calculus backwards. I know I'm not alone. People get messed up with this clocks forward, clocks backward thing, and so I don't feel that bad, but it was pretty funny. I was dopey. That's after 2 weeks of producing nearly 100 videos. And yeah, so I'm getting some good ribbing here in my group. I love it. Really great vibe in the group. Some good-natured fun. That's Zerillion Trading Telegram. Come and join the fun. There's no charge for anything. We're just sharing because we love the game, and that's what we do. I'm a lifelong learner, and so I'm also a lifelong teacher in the various areas that I have a little bit of experience to bring to the table. That's things like trading. I'm also a certified master practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming and incorporate those some of them very powerful techniques into my trading as well, and I'm going to do a lot of content on that. The mental game, the mind game that's the real game of trading. And stay tuned for that. It's going to get really good. Powerful stuff. And things like that, and nutrition and wellness, and I've got various certifications in some of those things, and so bring all that to the table. A 23-year chartered market technician, technical analyst, blah, blah, blah. Fundamental analyst before that. So one of the benefits of being old is that you've kind of been around for a while. All right, so I'm not getting triggered in here, guys, so there's no trade for me, right? No trade yet, but look at this thing moving out to the side. That's okay. I'm fine to wait for this thing to potentially play out. But not being in is the key, right? And the reason I'm not in is because the market didn't meet my criteria. It's the beauty of stop orders to get in. The market has to do something before I'm in. All right, lots of buying coming in now, so let's wait and see what happens here. I'm going to take this marker up. I'm going to keep watching this, and you're welcome to stay with me and see what transpires here. Okay, this is a constructive pullback on the one. You see that there? Just bring this down. So this was the opening range, by the way, this red marker. Opening candle right there became the opening range, but expanded to include resistance in the London session. Very important to include that because this move from here to here it's only 24 points, which is actually a lot under normal circumstances, but it needs to be relative to the opening candle, which was about 60 points from what I remember. 70 points. Very big doji candle. Indecision candle. Opened and closed at exactly the same level. And that's really telling. All right. Nothing for me yet. All right, opportunity for a little scalp right here. So you see that there? Now we get this pullback, this nice pullback. Short, 17, not yet. Break below on the next candle. If this candle closes blue, and then the next candle breaks below. So if this candle closes white, all bets are off. If it closes blue, this becomes an active order for me, right? Having seen this kind of zigzag pullback and above the 20 EMA, but still in structure, right? After this impulse move down on the open, now having a orderly retracement. Zigzag is nice. It's not perfect zigzag, but you get the idea. It's, it's got the same feel to it. Kind of looks more like this. So that candle closed white. There's nothing for me yet. And for me, as you can probably tell, whites are up candles and blues are down candles. If this next candle closes blue, and it looks like, well, it doesn't look like anything. It's 45 seconds still to go in the 1 minute candle. This could absolutely flip and go white. But if it closes blue, and not too big, it's becoming a big candle. If it closes blue and not too big, I would consider taking the next blue candle down into lows. It would be about 12, 15 points, something along those lines. We'll see. This is a big candle though, but mirroring this big white candle that you see here. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense in terms of symmetry and proportion. This would not be my actual stop. It's an emergency stop. I need to pull back first, and now a break below itself. Live order now. Live order now. If it gets tagged, mine is not. So now if it flips itself to blue, there, now I'm in. Now I'm in. Stop to above. About 1/3 of the previous candle. Now stop to above the body of the current candle. High chance of being stopped out. I'm okay with that. It would be a very small loss, right? 3.5 points. Put the chance at about 12 points. Very high chance of being stopped out. We just need that concerted effort by the bears to push this thing a little bit lower. One more push. Now stop to break even. And we may look at this thing just playing with us. I'm now going to bring this back down, back up, pardon me, to 11 points. Exactly where the bottom of that body is, to see if we can get it to fill where it's already been. We're at break even. We're at break even on this trade. Very high chance of being stopped out. Let's see if we can get that thing to flip one more time. One more time, little push. Little push. Still in. Still in. So mine's actually, just so you know, let me check where I was. Yeah, 26, okay. 20. Bear with me. I want to make sure the markers are on the same position. There it is. Okay, guys, we're out. So that was a quick 11 points. Let's check mine. Yeah, okay, so 11 points. That was it. So this thing's gonna go lower now, I believe, because now we got this open C. And I'm just gonna enter another trade in my own portfolio here. Sorry for keeping you on for that, guys, but there was a quick trade there. And that was not a quick trade. We had to wait, right? We had to wait a long time for this. And we got our 11 points. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again a little bit later or in London tomorrow morning. Take care now.